it's Ethan.
Oh, hey. You alright? You just disappeared the other night.
Weird.
Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good. It's Mia. She's not dead. She's alive. She's back.
They found her? How? What happened?
I don't know. Look, I don't know how, but she's back. She's back somehow. Maybe it's a prank. She wants me to come and get her.
Where is she?
Dolby.
Hey, it
Dolby
looks like it's actually working.
Dude, it's been 3 years.
I know, but what if it is her? I have to find out what happened.
What's up? What's going on, Gabriel? What's up? What's going on, Gabriel? What's up, Banff? What's up, Almighty?
This is the place.
What's up, Banff? What's up, Almighty? It looks like my mouth is not in sync. I'm not sure why this is screwing up again. It looks like my... Alright, I'll be back in like a minute. I gotta reset it. What is up now? Is my mouth moving correctly? It's so weird. I hit stream and then it said it was streaming and it wasn't streaming. So of course the second time it popped on there like that. So hopefully my mouth is moving correctly with everything. Alright, looks like my mouth's moving. Thank you guys. What's up, Cole Nation? What's up, Gaming Sloth? What's up, Goldheart? What's up, Just Open It. Super Gaming HD just got his Zoms shirt. I'm wearing it too right now. Woo. It's a pretty awesome shirt. I like it. What's up, Almighty? Andre, Frickin' A, Gabrielle, Kaya, Terry, Thomas. I think that's everybody that's in the chat room so far. There's some creepers as well. What's up, creepers? How's it going, creepers? Creepers are great. I'm always a creeper when I'm watching other streams. So I call this a speed run, but it's also just like a chat run. So I mean, it's not going to be like an all-time high. It'll probably be my best time, but maybe I should restart it since I've been standing here for 10 minutes. I'm going to do that. I will restart the game so that it counts from the beginning. But I'm not going to be speed running. I'm just going to be semi-speed running so that I can chat with everybody. What's going on, T? What's going on, Soleil? And this is going to be on easy. It's gonna be on easy, cause we're going to easy streets. That's not a song, that's just something I just made up. But yeah, I haven't played this in like a week, so it is a speed run, but do I even remember what to do? And the last 2 times through the game were on Madhouse mode, where items were in different places. So hopefully we'll get this going. What's up, SSUK? He's SSUK is watching from a campsite in the woods. Kaya, yeah, I just did Madhouse mode twice. This is kind of just the way I can chat with you guys, play through the game. I was gonna start a new game today, but I thought on Tuesday there's new DLC coming out, so I figure when that DLC comes out, I'm just be back into this. So I'm just gonna run through this one more time. I'm gonna pick the Zoe ending because I only did that the second time I played through. And I'm just going to kind of chill, relax, shoot some b-ball outside the school. Hope my green afro doesn't blow up.
I did lie to you. I shouldn't have.
Hugs and kisses, Ethan! What's up, Ash? How you doing? How you doing? So I'm like, so I just posted 2 of the boss battles from Madhouse mode with like a short like 1 minute clip in the front. That's basically the reason you guys would want to watch these new 2 videos is the first like 1 minute, and then you can turn it off if you've already beaten the level and you don't need help. But I put all the rage things in the beginning, and I mean, Marguerite took me 6 hours and Jack took me 9 or 10 hours to beat. So those 2 videos are up now with me actually beating them at the end, but in the beginning, just cut of all the anger. I broke my headphones against Jack. I cursed like at least 10 times versus Jack. And this channel doesn't do cursing, so every time I curse, money goes in here, and you can see there's $20 bills. So that was thanks to Jack Baker.
What if it is hers? I have to find out what happened.
And I added a couple tips to the screen if you haven't beaten it yet, but it's not a straight walkthrough video, which I've done for Mia in Madhouse mode. This was more of a you can see my reactions as I play live, replay live. And yeah, my headphones sucked. So yesterday, was I wearing headphones yesterday? If I was wearing headphones yesterday, at the beginning, I had them. Speed run. I had them on my head, and I had them tied to my head, not with a headband, basically. So there's a headband like jamming into my head to make the ears go closed, because that's what broke on them. They still make sound, but the one ear just flops up, so it has to be held down. And I guess I'll give some tips for speed running or whatever for the game as I play through here. But in the beginning, there's nothing to pick up or anything. You just run to the house. And alright, I'm getting back into the chat here after that long introduction. What's up, Raphael? Cool Nation! Whoop. There's a lot of Brandon Lees back there. Yeah, and I need to get a haircut. That's coming up at some point here in my life. Last time I grew it out for 3 years. It's only been like 7 months. Alright, that's Mia's purse. I believe... No, the email is... You already have the email. So driver's license isn't a document, so you don't have to pick that up. I still haven't played in VR yet, so I probably should have been doing that right now, huh? Darn it! I didn't even think about that. That's alright. Maybe I'll do VR tomorrow. Alright. Ain't nothing to see here. Now, we're not going to do all the coins and everything, but there is a coin if you go up the stairs, get the tape, watch the tape, get the secret lockpick that's at your feet. What's up, Elisaire? What's up, Sammy? Freaking Ice says get a Jack Baker haircut. I think that's just all natural. All natural baldness. So I may have that haircut, you know, in about 20 years. What's up, Cappy? Cappy says he has platinum on PS4. What's up, Frank? Kaya says Spooky Jack. Sammy going right into the theory questions. What if Umbrella's fighting itself? Umbrella Corps versus Umbrella. Yeah, I was thinking, what if there's a good Umbrella in it? That's the purple one we see, and a bad Umbrella, and that's the red one, and it broke. They both formed out of the Umbrella Corps. I don't know. It's making my head hurt, all this Umbrella junk. Frickin' A says, I need 2 more trophies. Cappy says, Madhouse is hard. Yes, Madhouse is very hard. And somebody commented today, they're like, on my video when I told them it took me 9 hours to beat Jack. They're like, I beat the game my first try, and I only died 4 times. Whoa! And then he was like, I use special weapons. Well, hello, you use special weapons. And Cole Nation, yeah, I beat Madhouse pretty easily as well my second time through when I said I'll just use this chainsaw. A lot of people are giving themselves extra credit for beating Madhouse mode using chainsaw and the Albert gun and infinite ammo and walking shoes and X-ray. Y'all beat it naturally and then come talk to me. Alright. This is the first document in the game. Well, the email in your inventory is a document. You have to read that. But that's basically the first one to find. And you have to read the front, and then you have to read the back. So, what's up, Whitey Bite Me? What's up, Zassine? Whitey Bite Me was last night. Me and Jill Sandwich 988 played a Resident Evil 5 stream together. So it's good to see a couple of you, Goldheart and Why You Hate Me, from that stream. That was a lot of fun. The link is in the description if you guys want to watch that. Jill Sandwich 988 has 3,000 something subscribers. He's been on YouTube for 7 years, so it's cool to play with him and just talk about YouTube and talk about Resident Evil and talk about how I just forgot to open the cage and let Mia out. That's why I called it this. Oh God! Now I'm like trapped in a corner. What? Where am I? That's why I called it the speed and chat, because it's a speed run, but it's a lot of chat involved. And did I seriously get lost? Oh my gosh, that was insane. Why You Bite Me says your Afro game is on point. Yeah, basically this is a good time for the Afro. I mean, it looks horrible and it's embarrassing. Eventually, when it gets a little longer, it gets heavier and then it drops. So this is like prime Afro time right now.
No, I wouldn't. Did I?
What's up, Luca? Luca says I've been watching your videos. Has been watching Goldheart's videos. They are cool. Yes, Goldheart is the moderator. She's the only moderator I've ever had.
We need to go now.
So everybody always give her thanks for. I have the Barry ban finger. She has the gold finger. She does the quick banning of, trolls and stuff.
Where are you taking me?
But usually you get a second chance if you're being mean or weird or something. You just get a quick timeout.
3 years.
But the second time, you get the ban.
Has it really been 3 years?
What's up, Micus? What's up, Fruit Slash? Madam, you're Madam Banana, right? There's so many banana accounts, but I believe you are Madam Banana. And this is my least favorite part about this game is that you have to follow these slow people in a story, just like the Sewer Gators thing.
I think it's this way.
This is called creep mode, where you just creep around on your hands and knees. How exactly is he walking in this situation? And why can't we see his knees out from in front of him? Like, wouldn't he tip over? Aren't his knees, like, behind him? What's up, Ellister? What's up, Thomas?
Mia.
Yeah, this is going to be a speed run walkthrough-ish, so I'm not going to be picking up any coins. I'm going to be missing a lot of items. I'm just doing all the key items.
I'm telling you everything that I know.
Goldheart became a moderator because she watched, like, 99% of the stream. She was there every single time I was live streaming. And then I talked to her through Twitter and other things, and that's how she became the moderator.
Food through here. I remember.
I know other channels make you pay, like, to be the moderator. So do you want to be a moderator? All you have to do is pay me $4 a month. So I'm not going to be doing that, and I'm not going to be like those channels that have 20 wrenches, and the only people in the chat are wrenches. That's kind of weird.
There.
And I do the moderating as well, because I'm always looking at the chat. Well, not always, but
This is it.
today. What's up, Riot and Respect? Ellister, you didn't miss anything. I just started here. This is easy mode, speed run. Not complete run, just a speed run. I'm not picking up all the items. And I'll be giving some. Well, I mean,
Now that you're here,
most of you have beaten this game. Is there anybody here who hasn't beaten the game yet?
I'm sure of it.
That one guy. The goal for the speed run is
Mia,
for me to basically go through Zoe's ending.
just stay here.
And I know that it's online and you can see it, but that's basically the goal. To chat with everybody and to just keep the game fresh in my mind since I took a few days off. And to see the Zoe endings, which I hadn't gotten since the day the game came out.
No, leave me alone.
Almighty God, do I think I could finish in under 2 hours? I will not be finishing in under 2 hours here because of the chat and because I haven't played it in a week. But if I don't know what's the fastest time people are beating it? My fastest time is like 2 hours and 45 minutes or something, and that was like just kind of doing what I'm doing now. So I would say probably not, but I can definitely beat the time I got last time. And yes, SSUK, I absolutely hate the boat part. It drives me crazy. It reminds me of Silent Hill because you're playing the same level twice. Like, you're playing it in the video, you're playing it outside of the video. It's confusing. There's different, it's just like a Silent Hill level where there's a building with 3 floors and all the floors look exactly the same. I didn't like the boat part. Almighty God says people have beaten it in 1:30, so that's all right. What's up, EX Faux Show?
Mia, wait!
The ship part is one of the parts when you do a speed run that you really need to kind of remember what to do. And I'm trying to think if I even know what to do. There's like a purple thing, and I can't remember where it is. H Gaming says his time is 2 hours and 10.
Can you hear her? I can feel her clawing her way back inside of me. Get out!
What's up, Chriso Taco? Did somebody say tacos? What's up, Doom? Oh, man, you almost got a shout out, but then you asked for a shout out. The asking for the shout out means there are no shout outs. All right, get up. So you don't have to actually get the axe, and it automatically gets it for you. But at the end of the game, you do have to pick up the Albert. That was funny. I can't believe I just got hit. Twice. On Madhouse mode, I can do it without getting hit. And here, I got hit twice. So basically, to kill her, you swing, and then you block. And then when you block, she'll grab you like that. And just keep bashing the hit button. The first time she'll hit you, the second time you hit her. Kaya says, Goldheart, are you going to do the death count? If there is a death count, I would be very shocked. Oh, and here's something I never did before. Oh, it's after the phone call. So I played through the game like 7 times, and I had no idea you could do that, and I did all these videos about it. But you can actually pick up the axe here. I had no idea.
Then what the fuck is going on?
My name's Zoe. There should be a way out through the attic.
Attic.
Go there. Now.
Cappy says in story mode you don't see Ethan's face. I think it's because they want you to pretend that you're Ethan, and every time they show his face, that knocks it out of there. Anyway, here's the axe that you can pick up. I really had no idea. Yeah, where are we at now? Oh, the fuse. So I'll have those moments where I forget what I'm supposed to be doing. Yeah, the video I did on how to kill Mia with the gun on Madhouse mode was like, people kept saying, I ran out of bullets, so I used the axe, and I was like, what? I didn't put that in my video. What?
Welcome to the family, son.
It's okay. It's okay. It's me.
I don't know. Goldheart, did you ban Luca? Why did you ban Luca? Or did I accidentally do that?
Welcome to the family, son.
It fucking hurts.
And what's up, Theo Sims? Welcome to the Crimson Army. It looks like we got like a double dose on there.
Now, let's see what you feel.
Oh, I think I accidentally... Wait. I don't know. Am I getting people confused?
I promise. Must burn it all down.
Yeah, Luca, I think I accidentally clicked on yours instead of the other guy. Sorry. I just hit timeout. I didn't ban you. But that was an accident. I didn't mean to do that. The chat moves quickly, and somebody said... I don't think it was you unless you changed your icon, but somebody said some bad word. And so I tried to time them out, and I accidentally timed you out, but you didn't do anything wrong. Sorry, I had to double check that. Also, you should never tell anyone you're going to kill them, even as a joke, online, because the words are there. So that's just a hot tip for internet people. Alistair says, do you play Warframe? I don't know what that is. I play Resident Evil. That's basically it. What's up, gamer guy? I don't remember how easy she is to kill on easy, but I'll show you the way that to kill her on Madhouse, or the way that I kill her on Madhouse. And basically, it is you pick up all the ammo, you go here, go down immediately, and then I mean this is kind of a slow way to do it, and you have to have good aim, but I just go over here. Press L1 to block. When she does the running one, only the running one you can block, like without getting damage. Then maybe like hit her. And, oh, I missed all 3 times. And basically just try to hit her in the head. And every time that you run away, oh my gosh! Every time that you run away, you reload. And then basically I just wait for her to do this, because when she does that to the door, she just kind of stands there, and then you can hit her a bunch. And it's usually better to wait for her head to go into frame, and when she runs, you block. I think it's a timeout for 5 minutes. But if you ever get blocked or anything, you feel... Oh, okay, that was pretty easy. Just go to Twitter, Where's Barry B, and plead your case there if you want to be unblocked. If you ever get blocked. I think one person has made it through the appeal process. Everybody else remained banned because they were mean. Alright, now we get welcome to the family.
Welcome to the family, son.
Fruit Sash says, I found aiming without VR incredibly difficult. That's why I don't think I could do Ethan Must Die, because that's not in VR. Yes, Dante was the one person who made it through the appeal process and got unblocked. Correct? I think that's what you're saying there.
Welcome to the family.
Yeah, you can also see Ethan's face, Troy, online. People have taken the pulled the model out of the demo, and you can see his face and everything online as well if you look at that. Yeah, Goldheart, remember, Dante was the one I was talking about where I don't know what he did, but he made his way back to unbanned. And we had to figure out how to unban someone. What's up, Conte? Who is crusty? I'm pretty crusty. Are you talking about me? So what just happened there was I think Zoe was stapling our hand back on, but where did the watch come from? That is the question, and that is why I think Zoe was working for the Umbrella people or the BSAA or whoever was in charge of the watches, because she put that on there so that you could connect with the people up above.
Dumb son bitch wasn't no good if it hit him.
Gamer guy says, who's hyped for John Wick Chapter 2? That's one of those movies that if I was a little younger, I would love that movie. I saw it. It was fun, but I'm not into those action movies anymore. Like Triple X, the first Triple X. I love that movie. Like, it's not a great movie, but I loved it. It was so cool. It makes me Pitch Black was another one. Vin Diesel had Pitch Black and Triple X, and I loved them. But I can't watch them anymore. Like, they were good when I was a little younger. That's a good question about that people have been asking. Frickin' A says, where did Lucas's arm go? Jack doesn't have it anymore. He's dropped it on the floor. And here's Lucas, and he just leaves his arm on the floor and goes out. Now, that's kind of weird because he should already know that his arm needs to be attached right away. Like, Ethan, if he doesn't put his leg on, he dies. Like, you have to reattach your limb right away pretty quickly. And if you wait too long, you'll have to staple it on like they did here. I think that's why they stapled it on. Because he waited too long? Alright. Yeah, Gamer Guy says he looked for the arm, but yeah, I don't think it's anywhere. My TV's not on super bright level because I'm recording, so I can't really see the screen very well. And this is what my favorite trick to do.
Just slip up before dinner was done.
Well, it's not really a trick. Go, 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 go. Sweet. So I tried that I do that on Madhouse mode as well. I run past him and grab the key like that just because I'm so impatient in the Jack Baker part. I really hate hiding. Like, that's my least favorite part about this game is him chasing and you hiding. I don't mind it once or twice, but in Madhouse mode, he's constantly following you. It's kind of annoying. All right, now what? Oh, should I be getting all the... Are we doing like a cheating run? Yeah, we're gonna do the saw and infinite ammo and the walking shoes and Albert. We'll just use the Albert. Oh, I got a map by accident. I hate that.
You did good, Ethan.
Zoe, right?
Fruit Slash says in Madhouse, Jack Baker walking was the most tense stuff.
You gotta get out of that house.
Yes. So the first time through, I do like him walking, but then when you play it again and again and again, then the Jack Baker thing gets annoying. What's up, Troy? What's up, Crane the Wolf? What's up, Dark Apps Gamer XL? Where are we at now? Waiting for the guy to give us the knife. In that case where I shut the door, I think it takes Jack a few seconds to reopen up the door. Yeah, panic is one of the main reasons people die in games like this, especially myself. I mean, my like catchphrase is going to be panic because I just freak out and panic, especially on Ethan Must Die. And yeah, the DLC's coming out on Tuesday.
Open up.
Hey, you gotta help me.
Hold on, back up.
Chris Otaka says, "What's my tip for recording on the cheap?" When I first started my stream, I had PS4. I bought the camera. That was like $60 or whatever, rip off. I recorded everything with the camera live to YouTube or Twitch. And then I just downloaded it from Twitch or YouTube to edit it in other software. So that's the cheapest way to do it, is to just use...
We've had several missing persons calls. And I can't rule out that an outsider like yourself may not be involved.
So yeah, I would say just use your PlayStation's and capabilities to your advantage, and then download it directly from YouTube or Twitch when it goes up there. That's actually why I started my Twitch channel, was so I could just upload everything to Twitch. And what's up, Mystery Bro? What's up, Mel Blanc? What's up, Nightbot? Nightbot is also a moderator. Nightbot is so funny. Has Nightbot even said anything again?
But you want to be a hero and save my life.
What's up, Delight? Awesome, everybody in the chat. Thanks for the 26 thumbs ups. 60 people watching and like 30 people chatting. It's so long a list, I have to scroll down. Toxic Hal. Who haven't I mentioned yet?
What am I going to do with a knife?
I think I mentioned everybody. Delta 247. Did I just say that 5 seconds ago? All right. Now, there could be a death here. Oh, I didn't bring the... Oh, I did bring it. No, we don't want to use the chainsaw. So the reason I don't use the chainsaw against this first one is because it takes forever. But against the second chainsaw boss, the mini chainsaw is the best weapon ever.
Hey, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
And yes, I put my controller down and to the right. Down and to the right. Whenever a scene like this pops up. Because I don't want to see this guy get his head chopped off. Oh, by the way, you see his sleeve there? I looked up before the game came out, the New Orleans City Police and the Louisiana State Police. And it looks like to create that guy, they combine stuff from both of the departments.
Fuck it. I'm gonna kill every one of you.
Uh-oh. I just don't want him to drive. Like Ryan Gosling.
Welcome to the family.
So yesterday, the game I played with Jill Sandwich, 988, was Resident Evil 5. So my aiming is very off right now with this, because in Resident Evil 5 you have the red laser, and it doesn't go where you want it to go. It's so annoying. Why is he not getting in the car?
Fuck you and the horse.
Does he not get in the car on easy?
Guns aren't much use around.
Yeah, because normally I'd shoot him in the head more, but I'm missing like crazy.
Better start running, boy.
Actually, do use this. Yeah.
Oh boy. Now
You
look
can't
what
go
you
up the
done.
ladder, and it makes you pick up the gun, so you can't not pick up the gun. You know how he shoots himself in the face here. Oh yeah, Troy makes a good point. I was just using the regular ammo. There we go. That's what we're supposed to do. Anyways, yeah. Whew. Man, Resident Evil 5 controls suck. And see here, I can't even go up the ladder. It makes me pick up the handgun. So that this can happen.
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see something wonderful.
What happened? I don't even know. I was censoring it. Yeah, see, if I was Ethan, I would be super pissed there that the car got destroyed, because that's how... I mean, if the car wasn't destroyed, he could have escaped in 5 seconds. Just driven through the garage. Mystery Bro says, I wanted to see that scene. You can find it online. Friggin' A has a very important safety question. Was Ethan wearing a seatbelt in the beginning? I don't think he was. I think Ethan is not, Ethan's not a click it or ticket kind of guy. Alright. Super Gaming. So what happened was Ethan got captured in the guest house and he parked his car out front, and Jack moved the car into the garage so that the police wouldn't see it. And that's why the keys are in the garage, because Jack just put the keys on the table there after he pulled the car in. Yeah, one of the things I was worried about, I mean, I don't really care myself about cursing and like disgusting things, but I just rather not show them if I don't have to. So I was worried that this game was going to be way too graphic, and it sort of was. I mean, that police thing was graphic. Jack shooting in the head was not super graphic. But, yeah. Funny Time says Resident Evil 7 feels like even Evil Dead. So there's so many. I'm probably gonna do a video, but there's so many, like, I mean, they took things from like every movie ever. Obviously, Texas Chainsaw Massacre was an influence. I just saw an article about how Misery was an influence for the DLC, the Stephen King story Misery. And the password to get into Lucas's, funhouse room is 1408, which is another Stephen King short story. So there's just tons of stuff like that. And my PS name is CMCWIZ, but I don't go online on PlayStation. I don't play with any. Every time I play, it's on this channel. So I don't play with other people or anything. So I think there's like 40 friend requests waiting in there, because I did have to friend accept Jill Sandwich to play with him the other night. So you can do that, but I'm not going to be doing anything in there. With that, I did create a Crimson Army PlayStation group, but I don't know how to use that, and I still don't have a Discord or anything. If you guys are interested in the Discord, just tweet me where's Barry B and say I should have it. And if enough people do that, then maybe I'll create one. Yeah, I'm seeing your comment, Dark Gamer. Are you saying that
My little girl has given us a gift. And this
the G virus was also involved with them? I don't quite understand that one.
As you can see, the family is only part of a gift.
Like they secretly gave him the G virus and that his powers come from that instead of from the little girl? Yeah, it's called the Crimson Army or WB's Crimson Army or something. I don't even know how to... I mean, I don't know anything about it. I remember when the... Oh, God, this is going to be part of the time from the speed run. That's the foot. Okay. Remember, like, on the original PlayStation that went on the internet? I don't know if it was PlayStation 2 or 3. There was, like, that thing called Home, and you just, like, walk around the city square, and people just kind of stand there. That's, like, the last thing I remember about PlayStation Network. Other than that, I don't know how to navigate it. I don't know what to do on there. What's up, Blueberry Muffin? Gamer Guy says, why did they release a 4th trailer? Because they wanted to get the non-diehard people into the game. You always want to, when you're selling something, you always want to hype it up, but when it comes out, you want to reiterate that now it's out. Now you can actually buy it. So you get you get the mystery going, mystery while it's building up. And then when it comes out, there's no more mystery. You want them to buy the game. Yeah. So what part am I at here? I don't. Why is your PSN expiring? How does that work? I'm confused on that. And yeah, you guys will have to keep reminding me that this is a sort of a speed run here, but. Oh, I have the wrong gun, that's why. I'm like, why aren't they dying? And I probably should just use the chainsaw, right? Man, those things are tough, even on easy. That's the key I always forget to pick up. And no, you don't have to kill these guys. But this is only a partial speed run. In fact, you want to run by them if you're doing a real speed run. Yeah, that goes automatic. I don't know. And you don't have to pick up that wooden thing there, or try to. What's up, Booze Master? What's up, Kaggy Eddie? KG Eddie? Somebody who said that? Oh, Friggin' Ice says best thing about Madhouse is the assault coin. I mean, after I died from Margarita Bunch, I went back and got the assault coin, and it helped me to beat it.
Ain't getting away.
No. Can you beat him without him picking up the chainsaw? This is probably not doing any damage at all. Anyway, this destroys him so quickly. I think he blew up. This is pretty cool, actually. But you do have to pick up the chainsaw because you gotta do this. What's up, Gromicide? Yeah, Dark App Gamer, I read your comment and I talked about it for like a minute. Yeah, my face is like when I'm concentrating, and it just happened there. I don't know why, but I keep looking up. It's so weird. I guess it's the first person. I just keep bobbing my head like this, trying to like look up, and making weird faces. Do I have everything now? Yes. Yeah, the circular saw is fun, but the weapon I wish we had from the beginning was the survival knife. It's that longer knife. I love that knife. It kills the molded pretty quickly, especially if you aim for their head. It's like about 3 shots. It'll chop their head off. I should unlock the back way. I might need that. I never really... My fastest time, I've only done one speed run. I only did the run to get under 4 hours. And I think I was like 2 hours and 50 minutes. So the goal in that run was just to get the trophy under 4 hours. And the goal here is also, I guess it's to beat that time, but it's not to like get a super fast time. Do I not have this key yet? Did I forget to pick something up? Frank says, am I on board with the BOW mind control? Not really. I'm not. I didn't think it was that bad the way they did it in the game, where she was sort of connected to them. But I did not like the way that they did it with Jill, where she was just brainwashed. I thought that was kind of dumb. And Chris Redfield might be brainwashed if that's him at the end. Oh, yeah, where's the scorpion key? Is that out here? I think I have to talk on the phone to unlock the Marguerite section. Did I forget the scorpion key somewhere? Or do I have it? Oh, what? Now you're gonna ring?
You made it. You're the first I've ever seen make it this far.
So what is it you need me to do?
Yeah, all the slowdowns so far have been either just me unblocking someone or whatever.
My family and I.
It's in the basement on the body thing.
I can't leave the property unless
I don't remember because I played Madhouse mode.
Is there a way to get it out?
So I don't need the scorpion key.
It should clear whatever this stuff is out of the body. As long as you're not too far gone.
Oh, it was in the room on the right. No.
So where is
Oh yeah,
If
in
one
the
was, I'd already be long gone.
the cop had it. No, it's later, right?
Some inside the old
I don't
house
know. I don't think I need it, right?
So if we get this thing, I can help Mia and we can get out of here?
Right. And so can I. The old house is near the water. You can't miss it.
All right.
I just hope you can handle my mother.
Your mother?
Be careful. They'll be looking for you.
Frog Kid says, I finally beat Resident Evil 7. Gonna replay it soon. Nice. I've beaten it like 8 times. This is like my 9th time through. Mystery Bro says Madhouse mode is unfair because it makes you use coins to get the key. The snake key, yeah. Alright, now this part you want to have the... Holy crap, that is quick on easy. My goodness, that was easy. Oh, that's the... What's in here? This is not the right way, is it? Oh, it is. Alright. And the only reason I want to get the flamethrower is because... Actually, you don't even need to get the flamethrower. So this is kind of... I guess I'm not even doing the right thing. I want to get the shadow piece. And the shadow piece is behind the chimney? Circular saw, I'm not sure. I don't remember how to get it. Is that what you get for beating the speed? You'll have to ask someone else on that one. I don't know if it's just beat the game or beat the game in a certain amount of time. And again, remember that this is on easy. So on Madhouse mode, it's not that easy to with the saw to do anything. Even a lot of people die a lot on Madhouse, even using all the special weapons. Okay, Lucas says you get it for beating the game under 4 hours. Which your 3rd time through shouldn't be too hard if you do it on easy. What the hell? Glitch! So what I just did there would get you a trophy. You get the trophy for like fighting, like back off Mrs. B or something it's called, and you get it for fighting her in the hall there. So ooh, that's the opposite. One of these spiders is not like the other spider. Boop-a-doo. Yeah. So that's like my face I get so excited when glitches happen like that. I'm assuming everyone else does too. Mindcray says, "Are you streaming Monday?" Yes, because Monday is the day that The Bachelor is on, and so. My friend watches The Bachelor, so I am free on Monday nights. So that's basically one of the... Monday and Wednesdays are kind of my go-to nights. But, yeah, Tuesday the DLC comes out, but it's also Valentine's Day, so I don't know. I'll figure out what to do with the DLC. I don't think there's a rush for me to play it. Like, the last one, I stayed up till 5 a.m., and it never came out until like the next day later. So this time I'm not going to be staying up till midnight hoping it comes out. I'm just going to be playing it eventually. The DLC Tuesday is called Band Footage 2. It's 2 tapes and a game mode just like the first one. One of the tapes is called Daughters, where you play as, we believe, Zoe. And it takes place before this game takes place. So you kind of see what happens, how people turn evil. The second one is called 21, and it's some kind of a card game with Lucas, and we don't have any idea how that's going to work, if it's going to be a puzzle, if it's going to be a straight card game. And then the third thing is a game mode called Jack's 55th Birthday, where we think you play as Marguerite, but the idea is you want to feed Jack a bunch of food and find it in the mansion and feed it to him. And there's probably a time limit. I mean, that's just a guess that there's a time limit, but... And if you played Ethan Must Die, that was the game mode in the other one. I mean, they're basically all tapes. I don't quite understand. I guess you know what? I guess the tapes, maybe they count towards the storyline, and the game mode doesn't. So the tapes, probably Nightmare, that's just Clancy, and Bedroom, Clancy escaping, that might count towards the storyline. That actually happened, whereas Ethan Must Die didn't happen. So Daughters probably happened, 21 probably happened, and then Jack's Birthday is just for fun. So that must be why. That must be why. But yeah, I don't actually know if the Jack's Birthday is timed or not, but it just seems like it would be that way because, I don't know, I'm just thinking other games where you have to feed someone, it's always timed. What's up, Wolves Den Reviews? It's CMCWIZ, Antonio.
This is beyond the pale. You hear me? Beyond the pale. You're gonna die in this hole, and you're gonna like it.
Alright. Oh yeah, so at that part right there, guys, so I turn sideways and I walk here, and she's not there, but then she just pops out of nowhere. The game makes her pop out of nowhere.
What the?
Yeah, so they're basically using Ethan to get this stuff.
I think that's it.
You do have to answer the phone here as well because Marguerite won't disappear till you answer the phone.
I just got done dealing with your mom and her fucking bugs.
Yeah, Blueberry, there's definitely a lot of people who are really good at the game now, and they're killing bosses with knives.
But I did find out we need to make one. A D-series head and an arm.
I think I could kill the Jack Baker mutated guy
I think I have that around here somewhere.
with just the
I
knife.
don't know about the arm, though. Have you
No,
seen the
I
Madhouse?
couldn't do it because the face. I could kill everything but the face. I don't know how to get the face.
All right, check it out. Meet me at the trailer if you find it.
And when I say I could do it, it wouldn't be my first try. It would take me like 5 days to do it. But yeah, like I said, now that I think, oh no. I thought when Lucas says I killed Marguerite with a knife, but you didn't just only use the knife. You just finished her off with the knife. Right? On Madhouse? Yeah, why isn't she disappearing? Maybe you have to go here. I don't. I haven't figured out what triggers her. I thought it was the phone call. And what triggers the cop to hand you the knife. Or if it's just run around in circles. And thanks to everybody who's given the thumbs up. 38 thumbs ups. That's awesome. Thanks to all the new subscribers as well. After the game came out, I figured, all right, that's the end of the subscriber growth. But people keep joining the Crimson Army, and it's awesome. And the comments, you guys, on the videos, it's unbelievable. I mean, 300 comments, 200 comments per video. It's unbelievable. It's almost like, so if you ever been to like one of the big YouTuber channels, not the small one, the big ones, and you look at their comments and there's hundreds of comments and it's just boom, 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 and the comments have comments. It's like that now. It's incredible and so awesome.
Welcome
You guys
to the
are the
family,
best.
son. Welcome to the family, son.
Alright, I guess I'll be using this gun. And I just watched myself kill her on Madhouse mode about 4 or 5 times in a row just to make sure the video looked good. Ah, my finger fell off the controller. I don't think that does any damage to her, by the way. I'm convinced that that does no damage to her. Alright, so after that, she creeps either in the ceiling here, in the ceiling here, or back in the window. And as you can see, she's creeping up here. So, and then just shoot her in the beehive. And then she'll start crawling, like, after you hit her enough times. And then I just try to... Oh, you can shoot her off the ceiling like that. On harder modes, I kind of just avoid her. And you always want to stay far away. Far away from her when she's crawling. Especially if she goes on the wall. Oh yeah, she's up here now. Ah, damn it. Yeah, she'll occasionally hide at places like that.
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh my god, I died. Gross, man. That's the grossest part of the whole game. What's up, Gromicide? Welcome to the Crimson Army! Does that count against me in the, Does that count against me in the, time? I probably should have gotten a different weapon. Although I think she was already at her, like, 3rd stage there. Four shots to the head with the Albert enhanced ammo, and I don't think it does anything. Oh, man. Is she, like, making a nest?
Welcome to the family, son.
Oh, she definitely got it. Was it here? There she is. So, yeah. Fine, I'll use health. Oh, I don't have any. I didn't pick it up. I guess I didn't pick up any health. Oh, wait, they took it away from me. Because I didn't use it in the axe section. Come on, where is she? This is a time game here. Oh no, she's making babies. Ah, she did it. Oh man.
Just fucking stay dead, okay?
Even on easy, it makes me angry to play it. And if you guys watched the first time I did, I think it was the first time I did the speed run. I didn't die, I didn't save it, and then at the very end of the game, when I got to the final boss, I hit her like 5 times, and then I just was like, oh, I hit her 5 times, and then she wasn't dead, and she ate me, and I died right at the end. Michael Russell says he was hoping the Bakers would Voltron or Power Rangers and turn into one giant monster. That was definitely a thought I had as well. And people actually, a lot of people thought that Lucas and Jack combined to form that big monster, which, I mean, I can't say that didn't happen, but I don't think it happened, right? I'm pretty confident that Lucas was not a part of that. But I'd say, I don't know, at least 50 people commented that they thought Lucas was part of that Jack monster. Ah. I never picked up the backpack either. And now I can't see my screen. Frank, now I love Resident Evil games, and Hunk is not a character in any Resident Evil game, so I don't know why people love him so much. He's like, was he in there for like 1 second once? Like they mentioned his name once in the real version of a game. So I'm not like a big Hunk fan. I don't really care anything about him. So no, I'd actually wish that it wasn't him. I'd rather it be a new character.
Oh, God. I guess this is it.
Yeah, Operation Raccoon City doesn't count as a game. Now, I like the mercenary type character, too. I mean, that's not the problem. The problem is that everybody just constantly brings up Hunk. That's, like, got me turned off from the... Everybody loves Hunk and Tofu because at the end of Resident Evil 2, you could play as them or whatever. Yeah, and if you guys know that I don't... I mean, I will start doing it because I have the channel now, but, you know, before this, I just play Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No mercenary modes, just the game. What did I get there? The hand, right? Yeah. You don't have to pick up the phone there. Yeah, again, you're talking about side games and side modes that he's playable in. Now, if he was more of a character where it's the number one Umbrella mercenary, his name was always Hunk, so it was a different person that became Hunk each time, I kind of like that idea. So whoever the Umbrella top recruit is, he replaces the old Hunk. The old Hunk turns 32. He's lost his thing. A new Hunk comes in. He's like Hunk, but his real name is like John. And then the next Hunk's name is Pete. Super Gaming says, who thinks Barry should do an Umbrella Corps stream at 10,000? If you guys buy me Umbrella Corps, I will play it all as much as you want me to play it. But I refuse to spend my own money, $30 on Umbrella Corps. I will spend $5 on it. So if you guys want to give me $25, I will buy it.
Feel free to come by anytime and I'll give it to you. But only
Okay, Victor. Cool.
Activity I put together.
My favorite game, I always say 1, 2, and 4. And I might be adding 7 to that.
But don't worry, it's not going anywhere.
I can't pick 1 because 1 is so different from 4. And 2 is just... I mean, 1 is like its own thing because that was the first.
Fuck you.
That's how I got into this whole thing.
Now, don't be like that. You want to have fun?
Oh, Michael, is that how it actually works? Hunk is like what I just said? Then I don't mind it so much if it's a different person each time. Now what? Now I get the leg or the key, the snake key. Oh, and I never did the scorpion key, so I have to go through here. Now, you guys know, didn't they add multiplayer capability to Grand Theft Auto, or was that built in? Am I thinking something else? Like, what if they added like a fight, like a Umbrella Corps mode? They could call it Umbrella Corps mode, and you run around the house like this and you fight each other. I guess you'd have to be a little bit quicker. But yeah, I guess the alternate would be like, I'm going to get the blue key card, you go to get the red key card for Lucas, and we go separate ways, and then we meet up. That would be kind of neat to add a multiplayer thing. I'd be up for that. I'm glad that it wasn't in there in the start. But I don't think I'd mind if they added it. Hello, lady. Whoops. Jeez. Maybe I should have picked up at least one health item. Yeah, Gromicide, I don't think multiplayer should be in the main game. I think it should be like a bonus mode. Definitely not in the main game. That would suck. But no, like in the beginning, like now that we've played through it, if they added it, I wouldn't care. But you wouldn't call it like the same. It would be a separate mode. It'd be called like multiplayer or something. It wouldn't count with the trophies. It wouldn't count any of that stuff. Oh, here's a question that I was going to ask on Twitter, but I will ask it here as well. And I was going to do it by hashtag, but like, you know how they do that stupid Twilight thing where everybody has to put a hashtag and then team whatever? So put what team, like, so here, I'll put the choices in here. And type which one you are. You might have to scroll up in the chat for a second to find it. I could have picked up the scorpion key again, and I didn't. Now I have to go through here. A lot of everybody's team Mia. Nobody likes Zoe, and Dante's team Jacob still. So, PF finally somebody who likes Zoe. Kaya, nice. I don't like Zoe very much, and I'm gonna tell you it's because of her haircut. I know it. I don't like her haircut. Seems like a weird reason not to like somebody, especially when they look like this. Is that not it? No. SSUK says, I saw a guy choose who to save based on cup size. I knew there was going to be so many jokes like on live streams when they were choosing between them. Like, oh, this one's not hot enough, or this one's not... Yeah, like SSK. And I did a video on, you know, what happened to Zoe at the end. I don't know if she's alive or dead, to be honest. I can't really figure it out. I thought she would have died anyway. Like, I assumed she was dead. But after the Daughters DLC comes out on Tuesday and we kind of go through that story, it'll be interesting to see if we have anything different to think about Zoe, if we like her more, or if they don't even, or if the DLC is just like a puzzle like the bedroom, and then we don't learn anything new. That would be kind of weird. Yes. Oh, 12, 10, 15. So this is what happens in the DLC. You do the bedroom, I think, and Clancy escapes through here in the bedroom. And then the bedroom ends, and then Nightmare takes over here because now you're back in the basement. So I think that's the order of how the DLC fits into the main storyline. It's Clancy's in the bedroom trapped for a while, and then he escapes into the basement, but he has to survive the night. Do I have both of the key cards? Nice. Where am I going? Again, these are the small things that, you know, take 30 seconds off of your finishing time. You always have to know what you're going to do next before you even start. All right, now here's a great question. Will these little nubbers on the ground here kill me like they do always? The little crawly guys are out here before you put the Lucas thing in there, and they always kill me. Yeah, Victor makes the point that I have about one. You know, when I played last night with Jill Sandwich, he asked. His name is Anthony. He asked me what don't I like about the game, and what Victor said is the thing that I don't like the most. It's when you choose between Mia and Zoe, you don't have significant difference. It would have been so awesome if you choose Mia, you go to the boat where Mia took place. If you choose Zoe, you go to like wherever Zoe was hanging out before. I was like, why is it missing? No, February 14th is Tuesday when the DLC is supposed to come out. And it doesn't come out at midnight, so it won't come out Monday at midnight. It'll come out Tuesday at some point. Or at least based on the way the others worked. Also, Madhouse mode doesn't have many checkpoints, but one of them is right here once you sit down to watch this movie. In case you don't know. What's up, Giovanni? Welcome to the Crimson Army. Oh, crap. So have I been missing... Has it been popping up people's names with the zombie? I've been missing that because my volume was off by accident. Blueberry says, why didn't Ethan call the cops? There was no dial tone on the phone. So... once you hang up the phone with whatever her name is, Zoe, pick up the phone again. It goes beep, 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 beep. That means there's no outgoing phone service, so he couldn't call the cops from the phone. Now, I know there was a way for the operator to bust into your call when you have the phone off the hook like that, but I don't know that 911 ever dialed out even in the dial tone. I don't think it did. But yes, the phone, it does not have outside service, and you can tell that by the beeping when you pick it up. I know a lot of people are too young, they don't even remember what a phone was like before.
That ain't special. This right here.
Pro Ninja, this does not take place in the zombie apocalypse, I do not think. I think it takes place in regular world, in a very small section of a very small part of a very small state. Oh, there's Nightbot. What's up, Nightbot? How you doing, Nightbot? Thanks to the 53 thumbs ups that we've gotten today. Thanks to all the new subscribers. I guess I can look at that number. Welcome everybody who's new to the Crimson Army. Ooh, 13 new subscribers. Awesome. And if you're new, everybody who's been like Goldheart and you know, Gaming Sloth, all you guys have been here forever. Show some love to all the new people that you haven't seen in the chat before. Because we like to welcome everybody. I know a lot of times the chats on different people's streams, it's always the same people, but this chat is awesome because there's a bunch of different people. So everybody just give high fives to everybody else. What's up, Scarlet Gamer? What's up, Rays Jonathan? What's up, John Jerome? My name is Where's Barry. That always sounds weird to say the word where's in front of it when you say my name is. And I'd say 80% of my channel are theory videos and other videos like that. And the other percent is live streams of mostly Resident Evil games, horror games, and we'll see what happens in the future. But that's what we got so far. And we have oopsies. We have an awesome community of people. They're called the Crimson Army. There's like 6,500 of them. And it's just a bunch of fun people who like the game. Not a lot of people, you know, people aren't cursing at each other and bullying each other and yelling and screaming. It's just all about jokes, fun, good theories, even bad theories, as long as you're thinking, you know. All theories are accepted. Minecraft says, am I going to play Nightmare again? So Nightmare was annoying. It took 45 minutes to beat. And it was just running in circles for 45 minutes. And I did it to get the trophy, and then come to find out there's a second trophy. You have to beat it again, and you have to beat it with less ammo and more time. So I haven't gotten back into that. Eventually, maybe. But I really did not like Nightmare mode at all. I constantly am walking into them. And what I'm doing right now is just doing like a speed run, but also looking at the chat, so it's not like a precise speed run. And I was trying not to die, but I already died once. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, well that's an easier way to kill that guy, isn't it? And I think there's a steroids in here. You know what? Forget it. I did really enjoy Ethan Must Die, though, even though it took just as long. It took 30 minutes to beat, or 25 or 30 minutes to beat it in one run. And so you can imagine after dying so much. Why did I go into that? Come on, give me a herb or something. I'm not going to be able to beat these fat guys because I didn't pick up any other weapons. And you can't really... Oh, there's only one because it's on easy. All right. I forgot. All right, see ya, Pro Ninja. John says, do you think we'll get Resident Evil 2 at E3? I think that's what you said. I do think they'll finally have a preview of that at E3. Mindcraze, there are a lot of achievements. The hardest ones are don't open the item box more than 3 times, and the game makes you open the item box 3 times, so it's basically don't ever open the item box is kind of that achievement. Use less than 3 health. It's not as hard to do on easier modes because you don't have to save. You know, if you lose health, you can die and just restart. Beat the game on Madhouse mode. That was one of the tough ones as well. Speedrun in under 4
Fuck you too.
hours was not too hard after you play through it a couple times.
It's how you deal with hardships in life that makes you a man.
Alright, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
He was never my favorite anyways.
Delita says, "What?" I'll ask everybody here too. Goldheart's answering, but yeah, what other game besides Resident Evil 2 would you want to see remade? A lot of people's favorite game is Resident Evil 3. I played that again, a couple months ago. I like Resident Evil 2 better still. All these years later. Code Veronica, I feel like that the version that came out that I just played also on PlayStation 3 or 4, whatever it was. I thought that was pretty good already, so it doesn't need to be remade. Yeah, most of the new, 5 and 6 obviously don't. I'd like for them to come up with instead of a remake, a new game. So this is what I really want. I want them to combine 1, 2, and 3 all into one game and make the timeline go in order somehow. All right, so 1408 is the passcode if you do it the first... Whoops. Did I just F up? Am I going to die? 1408 is is the first one. And that's a Stephen King short story about a guy, and at the end he sets himself on fire, which is kind of interesting. The second one is 1146, and there's also a third code. Does anybody know the third code? Whoever can name the third passcode for that door gets a Barry point. Freddy, what's up, Freddy? Wants them to combine 4, 6, and 7. Ray's, yeah, that's the Wesker gun. The Albert. What happened? Did I just die? Or did my TV go off? Oh. I was just looking in the dark. I was looking at the ground. One of the, you know, trophy achievements is to beat the birthday tape in a certain amount of time. That was sort of tough. Victor got it right. It is 7500.
Kiss my ass.
Victor, you are now the proud owner of a Barry Point. Barry Points can be used to brag to other Crimson Army zombs about how cool you are. Nah, 1140 or 1146 or whatever is the second code. There's a third code. And we figured it out on the live stream a couple days ago. And I was super excited about it. Yeah, John says he's working on a Jack Baker keychain. I'd love to see that. You know what? I never realized it said happy. I just noticed that right now. Another thing I wanted to know is, could you get your arm tattooed with loser and then continue the game? Or does the videotape, or does like the game mess up if you do that loser thing? What did I just get? The wheel, right? What's up, John High? Thanks for that compliment. What's up, Mel? How you doing? Mel hopes Jack gets new scenes, cool scenes in the DLC. We do know in the little video trailer that, whoops, I guess that was quick, that Marguerite and Jack are pulling Zoe down the hallway, so we definitely see Jack again. Oh, okay, SSUK, you're right, because you need to wind it to make the loser and then you die. Good. Good to know that without wasting my time and doing it and dying. I thought that'd be a cool secret if they let you tattoo your arm with loser and the whole game it said loser on it. But it won't let you. Oh. I'm not supposed to stand in the bomb section. Aw, look at the sad balloon.
You, goddammit!
All right, 57 liking, 57 thumbs up. That's what I like. That's what I like to see. Oh, by the way, there's a bobblehead up there. That's the hard one. That's the last one I couldn't find. Or there were I think that might have been the last one I found. And I did not find it on my own. I found it by cheating. Or by using the X-ray glasses, which is cheating. Now, SSUK, that's another thing I wanted to do, was get that telescope, because there's somewhere else in the game that I wanted to zoom in, and I can't remember where it was. And Luca, I'm going through the chat as best as I can, so don't, like, I don't know why you're, like, doing all these exclamation points and stuff today. Hello, Elisir. Did you not say hello earlier? Weren't you here earlier? And Ray says, I can't wait for the DLC, Not a Hero. Yes, that's going to be something to look forward to. I did not expect to die there. You get Barry points by I thought you already knew that. You get Barry points by answering different questions. If I ever do a movie reference or like a song lyric, and you guess what it is, you get points. They're all ask questions like that. Cannot see. Okay, now I can see. How you like that? You kill me again, mother. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Die, die. Hour and a half right now. So people have said that others have beaten the game at this point. I'd say I mean, there's only about 10 minutes or so that I can imagine that I've slowed down. So I don't know how they do it. They must cut every corner. I must be doing things slower. Going the wrong way. Like that. Stuff like going the wrong way, fighting things that you don't have to, like this. What's up, Orange Stone Vlogs? Yep, and this is easy. I don't. Oh, were they doing it on Madhouse? I literally cannot see this guy. My whole screen is black. Is he alive? I don't even know. So basically what I've got going here to make the green screen work, and obviously it's not doing a great job, is I have a spotlight on me, and the spotlight is blinding me. It's like right in my eyes. So I can't see my TV screen that well in the dark parts. And I usually turn brightness up, but I'm actually recording this video to use for other videos. So I'm keeping the brightness at a good level for the viewer on this one.
There should be enough, right?
If we make him fast enough.
Blueberry says the world record for Resident Evil 3 is 42 minutes. Yeah, I saw Sniper Cat 6 beat it in 1 hour flat. Or 59 something, actually. Alright, remember that I'm saving Zoe, and that's the whole reason I'm doing this.
So after we make the serum, what's next?
There's a boat outside. We'll take it through the swamp. But none of us will get very far without the serum.
Elliser keeps dying in the Lucas part? Like, you mean the two fat guys?
Hey, one of those is mine.
Best way to kill the two fat guys is to have never, to use your grenade launcher and to have never used it before. A lot of people wasted their time using it on Marguerite and stuff, but you need to save it for those two fat guys. This is gonna take forever. I need to save Zoe because I don't have the footage of saving Zoe. So I want to see all the differences. What?
This is getting old, Jack.
Oh my gosh, do I actually have to fight him for real? There's no like shortcuts? I have no idea what's happening right now. You get the saw for beating the speed run, and then it just shows up in your item box. There's all these unlockable items that you get for beating it in under 4 hours, and for beating it on Madhouse mode, and for beating it in general. I'm not sure which is for which at this point. I really want to do a shortcut cheat to beat him. But I guess there is none. It's just one hit from each of these. Ah, I missed. Alright, it's not as hard as I was making it out in the beginning. One hit and they're dead.
This is getting old, Jack.
Go climb up. Good aim. Oh, must get on the other side. Lucas says what YouTubers I watch. I watch live streams of Joe After Work and Seek and Destroy on Twitch. I watch live streams of Sniper Cat 6 and John Ford on YouTube. And I guess he still has some eyeball left somewhere. And I got hit. And that was stupid. Where is it at? On the bottom of him? Oh, that's the easiest one. As long as you know how to aim. Oh. Oh my god, that was close. Ray said that it was really scary on Madhouse VR. Yeah, I've got it. I'll do VR tomorrow. I definitely got to do that.
Ethan, this way.
Ethan! Ethan! Ethan!
You want me to cure him?
Luca, there's not too many rules. It's basically don't scream at people and put exclamation points. It's usually the same on most channels. But they're just quicker to ban.
I had to use one of them. There's only one left.
There's only one left.
Ethan!
There can't just be one left.
Kisses, Ethan!
What are we gonna do now?
I love you, but...
No.
I'm sorry. I really am. But Zoe will be able to guide the two of us to safety, and then I can come back.
Blueberry Muffin, I'm not convinced that this serum that she just made is actually a working cure. In fact, it should kill her immediately. She should be dead after the injection. According to the note later in the game that says, if you're too far along, you will die immediately when injected, like what happened to Jack. So I don't know why she doesn't die here, like right now. And then she does die later, and it looks like Evelyn kills her, but I'm also not convinced that the serum didn't kill her. Why on Zoe? Because I've beaten this game 8 times, and 7 times I've chosen Mia. And the second time I beat it was I chose Zoe just to get both. So I haven't seen it in a while. I want to see what happens differently. I know you fight Mia again somehow with like a crowbar. KG Eddie, yeah. When they come out with the remake again, Resident Evil 2, I'm thinking they're going to add, new parts to it. And the other question I have is, will they make it... There were 4 scenarios. Are they going to change it down to 2, where you play through and either rotate characters or something? How are they going to change it up? I think they're going to change up the way it's done. So you don't beat one and then start B and then go back to A and then B. It's just one fluid game on one side or one fluid game on the other. And I'm hoping they keep the 2 paths in there, A, B, on both, and they don't just combine it into one where this is the canon storyline. So Leon starts here, then Claire starts here, and they add parts in the middle to make it as long as 4-part scenario. So we'll see what happens with that.
They came on that.
Freddy, every time I play, I pick Mia. So
I'm not going back there.
I gotta know what Mia was up to.
Now this is where Evelyn kills her.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I guess Evelyn had to kill her, not the
Evelyn doesn't
serum.
want us to leave.
The serum would have killed her instantly.
No, Evie.
So yeah, she's in her head right now.
Zoe? Zoe!
Another point a bunch of people made in the comments was, watch, she doesn't crack. She just see how she just is like a solid rock? Marguerite actually cracks. Jack back there did not crack. He just turned into stone. So it's wondering, could they come back somehow since they're not cracked? I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Well, welcome, Freddy. Yeah. So I played through this like 8 or 9 times already, and what the thing I'm doing right now is just doing a speed run, and I need some footage for my other videos that I do. Most of the channel is videos about the game, and part of it, a lot of it's live stream as well, and Resident Evil content. But so I'm doing a combo thing here, playing through the game, doing the chat, and recording it so that I can use the Zoe scenes for other videos. I was using like really low quality footage for my last video. I need like the high quality, because the first time through the game I recorded it with my stupid face on there, and it basically messed up, so I have to do it again here today without my face on it, which is what is happening. Even though you see my face, the recording software does not. Yep, this is the part that Victor was talking about earlier, how it's stupid that the Zoe choice just puts you right in the same position as it would if you chose Mia, except for a cutscene there. And how did Mia get here? I mean, it makes no sense. She knew she was evil and she didn't want to go near Ethan, so she wouldn't have come to the boat where she knew Ethan was going. So I guess they're going to say that Evelyn transported her there somehow. I'm guessing that's what they would say. So when he didn't choose her and Evelyn comes up out of the water, Evelyn brought Mia with her as well or something. I don't know. Yeah, and they also called Zoe's ending in the achievements a bad ending. Whew. So that's kind of an idea that that's not the real storyline there. That's just kind of a side story that doesn't count.
They're dead. They're all dead. The engine room. What the fuck are you talking about? She killed them all. Fuck. What the hell is going on?
Elliser picked Zoe on his first time. Halal says Jack and Zoe are still contained because they didn't crack. But Evelyn died, so when Evelyn died, they probably cracked, right? Also, Evelyn didn't turn to stone. She just kind of fell on the ground. Oh, no, she did. She turned to stone and she crumbled. Into a giant pile of rocks. So I'm guessing at that moment, if they were still not calcified, they all crumbled as well. Also, Zoe sank to the bottom of the water in that scene because she fell out of the boat and she was like hard as a rock. So unless Evelyn picked her up out of the water, she's just laying at the bottom. Yeah, that's why it's hard to do the actual videos of this, because it's hard to remember every single detail of what happened. But I pretty much have it down right now. And here's another, oh, that's this boat. Yeah. Never mind. Never mind.
Settle down, little girl. Settle.
Goldheart says maybe they were freed after Evelyn's death. I don't think so.
What are you?
I'm pretty sure when they turned to stone, that was it. But, you know, who knows? They could leave it. And you know they're leaving stuff in the storyline like that. That's a mystery on purpose. What? Oh. So that they can later say, okay, we need to do something for Resident Evil 8. How can we do that? And they can go back and find the plot holes that they had in here, and then they can write the storyline out from that if they connect it. So I'm sure that some of the mystery is purposely done so that they can change their mind in the future as to what actually happened and they don't know. I feel like that's how the show Lost worked. They wrote in all this cool mystery and they didn't have an answer for it. And then they're like, oh, let's write in an answer for it.
What are you talking about?
You said!
Ray says, what if Chris kills Lucas with all the stuff? Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that DLC is. Not a Hero coming in the spring. If Lucas and Zoe will both be in it possibly, and we'll see who they work for, and if we see if it's real Chris or not. We might just play as this Chris character, go through it, and not find anything new in the story, and that would be kind of annoying. I really hope there's story elements, because that's what I'm all about on this channel. Freaking A says, why wasn't Zoe violent like her family? And I'm hoping the daughter DLC will tell us that, because you can see that Zoe is being attacked by her own parents, but she's not really evil herself. So did the little girl not connect with her because she didn't want a sister? How did that work out? She's infected, but Evelyn wasn't really in her mind. How did she block Evelyn from her mind? Now, oh. Now, Zoe is probably working like on the inside for someone too, so maybe she got the cure that Lucas got as well. That's what I think, because she had the watch that she put on her wrist. And so somebody gave it, and she knew how to make the cure, and she knew what to look for the cure. So somebody's telling her what to do, just like Lucas was talking to people about it as well. That's what I think. So I think she's been given the serum as well, but Evelyn got into her head at the end, so that would maybe say that wasn't the case, but I don't know. So confusing.
Alan, you're getting worse.
And my least favorite part of the game, where you play a tape of a level that you're already playing in.
Too far gone anyway.
Victor says it was Mia's watch. Yeah, I guess that's...
But it serves me right. It's my fault she got out.
If it's Mia's watch, and why did Zoe put it on us? I feel like she would have communicated through the watch, and they would have told him to put it on Ethan or something. But I guess she could have done it on her own. And when she got the watch, wouldn't she have tried to call out on it somehow? I don't know.
You find her. You fix this.
Okay, Evie. Where are you?
All right.
She's close.
And 21 will be Lucas. And it looked like he had different people kidnapped in the trailer. And like you're playing a card game and it's either you die or they die or something. I don't know.
She's vomiting. Far more in excess of her body mass.
Oh, great. We're gonna be seeing a lot more of her ugly friends if this keeps up. All right. We need to
Ellisor, I think it's a like biochemical company ship. Oh, shit. Where am I? Supposed to go to what? The elevator, right? Now, there were 3 ships in Revelations, and I believe they're all destroyed. However, this could be like a similar blueprint because the the main deck looks exactly the same as Revelations, exactly the same. However, the boat is different. He didn't even die. Yeah, so I watched some review where they're like, randomly at the end of the game, they decide that remote bombs are the new weapon. Oh yeah, well, it did say that the molded that some people had turned on the beginning, so I do think that some of the dead people became molded. Freddy, I basically play Resident Evil games, the old ones, the classics, and then every once in a while a horror game. So I've played Outlast, I played Layers of Fear. I feel like that's it. Everything else has been Resident Evil. Nice. Welcome to the Crimson Army. Everybody welcome Freddy.
Welcome to the family.
No, Evie. I'm not mad. Wait.
There it is.
What did you call me?
I don't want
right on the screen there.
I want a house. And I want you
that took me a long time to create.
Okay, Evie. I'll be your mommy. Just come back with me. Right now. Okay?
Mamma mia. What? Why is she not standing at the door?
Where are you, Evie?
There she is.
Evie, wait!
She's got a lot more friends. Friends!
Yes, but she ran off. She's making more friends, Alan. Those things are everywhere.
Sounds good for a young girl who's troubled. She's making more friends.
Are you okay?
Things are really turning around for her. Gosh dang it, Alan. Get off my freaking wrist. Oh, and I typically do live streams on weeknights at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then Saturday and Sunday can be day streams, but... yeah. So that's when you'll typically find me on the stream. And if something comes out like a DLC or something, then I'll be on different, just whenever I get home from work. Oh, come on. What happened? I broke the game. Oh, I'm on S2. Victor asks, is it easy to balance YouTube with my job? It is absolutely not. My job is luckily flexible hours, but I'm working in my real job a lot all night, you know, till midnight if I need to do something in the middle of the day. I try to just do like a regular work day, 9 to 5, and then at 5 to midnight I work on the channel. That's my typical thing, but if I need to crank something out quick, I have some flexibility there. But no, I've been spending every second of my life for 7 months doing this channel outside of work. It's really hard to find the balance. But that's why my channel grew so quickly. I mean, and right now I have no other hobbies. But before I did this, I did a lot of sports blogging, and I'm into all the local sports teams. And I also ran like party events based on the local sports teams. I play sports, so it's all sports. I actually stopped playing video games. For the last like 7 years, I barely played any games at all. But I came back for Resident Evil, and now I play games every day again.
She's out of control.
I'm a marketing director for a real estate company, and that's my real job.
Don't say that.
And in the summer, I go camping all the time. I love going hiking, camping, but not like in the middle of the woods, like deep out there, but like
Little bitch, you never trusted. Okay. Wait.
they call it glamping, like where there's a shower and a bathroom and stuff. That's my favorite. Because it's so cheap to, I like to sleep outdoors, but I like to also be, you know, close to a shower. Freddie, this is the giveaway I'm doing, is this shirt.
Evelyn, stop! Stop right now!
Don't touch me, don't.
So I'll be giving away these shirts, but no, I don't do giveaways normally. A lot of people who start doing YouTube channels, they see these other people doing giveaways, and they think, if I do giveaways, I'll get more people. That's not the way. You don't want to be the giveaway person, because you're just spending your money, and people are popping in just to win prizes, and then they're leaving. So, I mean, I find that to be a waste of money, to reward people who just pop in, and instead I wanted to reward people who actually follow the channel. So I gave away a bunch of shirts based on that. That's kind of how I like to do my giveaway, based on merit instead of randomness. All right. And just to give an idea about how you make all this money. So far, in 8 months of doing this channel, I have made, the amount of total money I have made is less than 1 month rent in the area that I am. Now I could probably find a place for 3 months, and that would be 3 months, but I mean, my brother's rent is more than I've made in 7 months, so this is not a money-making thing. Any giveaway would come out of my pocket, basically. I've already spent more than I've made on shirts and games and stuff like that, so. Now, if I lived in the woods or something and didn't have to live in an actual place, then maybe that would be okay. But then I wouldn't have any PlayStation or TV hooked up in the woods. What's up, Caliban? This is the shirt that was designed by Caliban. And if you want one, you can purchase one, or each month I'll be doing a giveaway for one of the shirts. All right, where are we at here? I've been kind of phased out here. I haven't set up the giveaway yet, Gaming Sloth, so there's nowhere to enter yet. I'm trying to figure out the best way to do that. What's up, Redfield Run? Welcome to the Crimson Army. And the other thing is, the people who would do the pop-in for the giveaway, they'd be getting this shirt, and they'd be like, it doesn't mean anything to them because they don't watch the channel. But and if I ever get anything for free, I'll give that away as well. So far, I haven't gotten anything for free yet. I keep pushing for it. I'm like, come on, send me some of these toys, and I'll review them. Instead, I went out and I bought all the pop toys. But yeah, I hope they do come out with the new Funko toys. I've got mine up there. I guess I can't really show it. Oh, I don't know. Does that show them? They're all up there at the top. The videos that I do are 2 to 3 minutes. I would say it takes me at least 5 hours to create them. So every time there's a video, that's 5 hours of work right there. For some of the videos, I have to actually play the game like I'm doing now. This is for future videos, so I can get recordings of different things. So that kind of plays into the mix as well. But yeah, so this week I spent 5 hours a day working on Resident Evil videos, plus 8 hours a day working my regular job. And how much have I spent? I have spent probably $2,000. So I bought a computer. The computer I needed to make my stream better cost $2,000. I got a TV to help my stream get better so that I could actually see the screen better, and that cost $700. I already had the microphone equipment. I already had an audio mixer. I bought a computer monitor as well, plus the computer. The game capture costs like $160 for the game capture software. The t-shirts cost me $250. And then a bunch of wires that I bought, probably $50 to $60. Just a lot of stuff. So I'd say $2,500 I've spent at least. And some of the stuff I can use outside the channel, like the TV, I can watch that, you know, outside of the channel. And the computer, I can use that. I use the Elgato. I think it's like $160. It's okay. I know no other. I try to use OBS, which is free, but you still need a capture card. All right, little buddy. All right, this is the part. Victor, yes, now I get all my footage from my live streams, because if you find it on YouTube and other places, it is too low quality. So now I have a little higher quality videos. But yes, everything from my Resident Evil 7 videos is because I recorded myself playing the entire game. I need a little purple thing. And is that on level 3? Who's Emily? Two bullets. Climb. Oh my god. Now, okay, so Freddy, if you're starting a new channel, this is how I started. You live stream directly on your PlayStation with the PlayStation camera. So that'll cost you $60 to get the camera or whatever. Purple, where's the purple? Yes. Alright, so I got the fuse, now I just get the purple drink. Right? And then I go to 3. Yeah. Oh, I can go out this way. That's what I'll do. You know what? I'll go this way. Oh, over the last week I've answered at least 300 questions, 300 comments this week. But yes, I answer 90% of them. Some of them I skip because they're just like weird questions, and some of them I skip because the people are just being mean. No, I don't speak French. I speak English. And I can speak a little bit of Spanish from high school Spanish class. And from Sesame Street. Grandma Side says, bought a PS4 instead of fixing your car. Sounds like a mistake. Elliser says Ethan is not scared and Mia is more scared, and it doesn't make sense to be that way since Mia was involved in everything that happened. And it is correct. Ethan is just kind of just like, he reminds me of like if Homer Simpson was playing. Like seems like he's so dumb he doesn't even realize horrible things are happening or something. Oh yeah, Blueberry Muffin, it says he can't get the collector's edition, and I mean, so they messed up on both the American and the European collector's editions. And it looks like, according to Blueberry, he won't be getting one because they messed up on it. I still don't know who Mia works for. Mia could work for the other company that is working with Umbrella. She might be an Umbrella Corps mercenary type person, so she could be involved with that as well. That's still trying to figure that whole thing out. Ah! Hello. Alright, I'm actually going to have to... Well, I screwed up. I'm going to die here. There's 2 guys, including a fat one. So maybe there's a bomb sitting on. I thought there was a bomb sitting somewhere. Maybe over here. There's ammo, but I didn't pick up the gun. Yeah, well, remember, Reyes, this is on easy, and this is my 9th time through the game. That was a mess up. And now? He's chasing me, isn't he? I didn't shut the door behind me. I made it. Oh, wait, don't I have to do a different fight here?
Ethan.
There's Ethan's bottom face. Blueberries, I don't know if people in America they just didn't get theirs on time, so they couldn't get it the day it came out, but they still got them. So that was more of a shipping thing. Europe, they messed up the house or whatever, and they recalled it. So that's how the Europe thing. So people didn't get the one in Europe, but in America they did get them. They just got them later than they wanted them. So people went to GameStop the day it came out, and they're like, "Sorry, we don't have your collector's edition. It's not coming in this week." And they still gave them the game, and there was some kind of exchange involved or something. But you'll have to ask other people about that. I just bought the regular game, the red box version. The box is gone for some reason. All right, so this is a puzzling thing here.
Exactly, son. She just...
So here's an example of where I'm actually recording this scene for my future videos. I want to see what she's doing over here by this window.
You can't fight back. You are connected to her, and you can't resist the urge to...
And this is the part where people think that Jack and her are in this dream because they're not dead yet. They're in the cocoons that didn't shatter. Marguerite's not here because she shattered. And Lucas isn't here because he was never killed. So that's going towards the thing that they're still alive. Jack and Zoe are still alive.
You find her.
But they're just frozen solid, basically. Sure. Hola, Antonio. Yo monto mi bicicleta en la piscina. Ha 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 ha. Alright. Well, that's, yeah, all he did was...
Stay away from him.
Does somebody have the link they can tweet me of Ethan's face? Because it's online.
Don't hurt him.
Alright, now this is a different part than saving Mia. Then that's... I don't remember. You fight. Look at the sparkles. Do you guys see that? All the plus signs. Luca says, will I ever replay the demo? Probably not.
There's no time. Here, take this. I won't be able to resist for much longer.
No. Mia, no. No.
Yeah, so this is different here.
Kill that bitch.
Okay, so she crumbles as well.
Why, Mia? Why?
But why did she crumble from just a crowbar? Seeing this makes me even more confused. Even though it's not part of the main storyline, it still should show what would have happened, and why would she have crumbled.
Okay, you little bitch. Where the fuck are you?
What's up, Poncho? Oh yeah, you can't put the link in, but you could tweet me the link at Where's Barry B and I could add it. That's basically how we have to work links here. Ellister says because Evelyn left her behind there. And that's why she died, I guess. It's starting to make my head hurt again to think about all this. The last 4 videos that I did on Umbrella and Lucas and Zoe, they like made my head hurt so bad. So many things going on. And so many things were left out of the video. So after the video's done, I'm like, well, I didn't put this in. I didn't put that in. So see how there's a backpack there on the ground? That's only there if you don't pick up the backpack earlier. So basically, if you miss backpacks in this game, they move them to new locations. And that's happened in a different spot than that as well. We're not going to do all that radio stuff. Oh. Here. Oh, you do not have to go. You do not have to open the... You don't have to open the case here. Because you already have the blood sample. Haha, you only have to open the case twice. Although, you kind of do because the only weapon you'd have would be grenade launcher, and that's only there on easy. I think so. Or no, that's only there if you leave it behind. Anyways, I need my weapons. Yeah, and you might recognize something like that from Resident Evil 0, because when you leave stuff behind in the mansion on the train, it shows up on the mansion. But yeah, they pushed forward the grenade launcher there, and they pushed forward the backpack there. Tweet me the link of the image, because I want to put it in the chat so people can click on it. Because I've seen it before. And we basically just saw, you saw the front of his face. The only thing you're missing is his eyes. You've seen his back. Alright, so from here on out, it's just run, 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 force, run. Alright, thanks, Freddy. I'll put that in there. Yep. Goldheart beat me to it, but... All right. Let's see here. And why do they think there's a company called Tensu? Because it says Tensu on the left there on all the other cases. It's covered up now. Actually, it might be on that sheet right there. That's why what I wanted to zoom in on. Oh, well, whatever. Well, I am playing the game. I am playing the game, tweeting at the same time. And I do want to check. I want to check this video thing and let you guys know about the comments, because it's awesome to get all these comments. And it takes about an hour to answer all these comments as well. At least an hour a day. Yeah, the Zoe one has 130. Lucas has 165. Umbrella has 130. Chris has 340. Lucas has 280. And that's all the comments just from the week. Oh, they don't even have a fat man up here. Yeah, I don't think people really care about Clancy. They both had the same exact motion. Yeah, they added, like, they made him look older and more like a hippie than they originally had him as. Yeah, you're always wondering why did they make so much of Clancy. It's because he's in like every DLC. He's like the main kidnap guy, and he's still alive, in my opinion. Are you like watching this on your phone, Goldheart, from class or something? Or are you playing Fire, whatever, the Joe after working? Oh, there's his face right there. They just showed his face right there.
This
is that?
Your fault.
Why am I seeing this?
Ethan, it's okay.
That's an awesome scene right there with the fire behind it. That was great. That's going to be perfect. Yeah. All right, see ya, Elliser.
You shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, Pete got his head chopped off. There's no coming back from that. And Andre's definitely dead as well. Although he could turn into a zombie if zombies happen somehow.
Now it's Mommy's turn to kill you.
I don't believe he died in Happy Birthday, Antonio. I believe he was burned badly, just like Jack Baker was burned badly Jack Baker caught on fire too in the car, and then he came back later, so I don't think he's dead. I think Lucas patched him back up.
I'm not playing.
Now, he could be dead, but my thought was that, you know, just a simple burning on fire is something easily curable because Jack burned on fire and he cured himself. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think zombies will be in Not a Hero. It'll be more mold, and I think the level is going to be the level I just ran through there, and I think they're going to open up a few new tunnels, and we're going to be running through those mines. I hate this part. Dino says, "What is wrong with my hair?" I was born with this hair. You mean are you talking about the green? That's just the software sucking with green screen work. Rays, I think Clancy is infected because, I mean, it does seem like they're killing him and he's coming back to life. So I think he's infected, but maybe not. Maybe you're right. Maybe he is dead at the end of the fire because he would have to be infected to be cured, I think. But I think the reason that Lucas uses him like a toy is because he's infected, and that was like Lucas's toy. So he can kill him and then bring him back and then kill him and just play with him like that. That was my thought when I played through the game, but there's no facts behind that or anything. It's just what I thought. Yeah, I think I've only died from her twice. Once because I just stood there and let her eat me by accident. And the other because I laid on the ground and I didn't roll to get the Wesker gun because I wanted to see what would happen. But other than that, you can kill her with a handgun, like whatever you have.
You're just a little boy.
Hello, Johnny. Hello, Socrates. Socrates. I still haven't gotten an answer on that pronunciation. Maybe I did, I forgot.
I just wanted a family.
I don't even know what just happened there. Like, her hand blew up? Yeah, I think you mean I sound so bored. I'm totally about to fall asleep. You're correct. I've played this so many times. I'll probably play it in VR for maybe an hour tomorrow, but that is that'll be the last of it until the DLC. But this is, I mean, that was enough playing through the game again there. Oh my gosh. Yeah, just playing through it again makes me think about the people who crumbled and the people who didn't crumble, and Jack and Zoe being alive. And why would they want Jack and Zoe to be alive? Jack because he's an awesome boss everybody liked, and Zoe because she didn't do anything in the game yet, and she's kind of Lucas's counterpart. The next set of DLC comes out on Tuesday, only for PlayStation. If you have Xbox, it's like 2 weeks away. Raze, I will probably play Outlast 2 because I did play Outlast 1 as well as the Outlast 2 demo. And if you go back on my videos, you can watch me play the demo of Outlast 2. And when I played the Outlast 2 demo, I spent 2 or 3 hours in the demo world looking at every corner for every secret, and I couldn't really find much. I found like one extra item or note or something, but
I cannot wait to be done with this babysitting job.
and here's what happens
Come home to my loving
if you don't save her.
and I miss you.
You steal her purse and you throw her phone out the window
I love you, Ethan.
and you claim it for insurance.
Tons of kisses. Bye, baby.
Goodbye.
And Conte is obsessed with me playing The Last of Us on Twitch. That could be a Sunday thing, maybe. I'd like to put out another video, though, tomorrow, like about Evelyn or something.
A door closed.
My last 3 videos have been live stream videos, like of me playing, you know, replays of me playing bosses or me playing with Jill Sandwich last night. So we do need another theory video to jump in.
It was that thing.
I'm going to watch the credits as well this time.
But now Evelyn's dead.
So on the left you have the Umbrella Corps video game logo, and on the right it says Umbrella Corporation. And Corps and Corporation are not the same thing. Corps is like a military unit, Corporation is a company, and they are not abbreviations for each other. So this is the real Umbrella Corporation, unless Umbrella Corps put their logo on top of the old Umbrella one and didn't erase the umbrella on the helicopter, or if that was a stolen helicopter, or Umbrella Corps is working for Umbrella Corporation, which is probably what's happening here. Yeah, Halal, I was just talking about the Cocoon thing where Jack and Zoe might still be alive, and now I sort of believe that. It took me to play through the whole thing. DLC 1 came out last week, or 2 weeks ago. DLC 2 comes out on Tuesday, Valentine's Day. And then they all come out for Xbox and the computer on the 21st, so the following Tuesday, a week from now. And then after that, we don't know. There should be another DLC that's part of the paid version, and then there's also a free DLC that comes out in the spring. And Freddy, I mean, a lot of people think it's not Chris, and I'm one of them. I don't know if it's 50-50 either. I feel like it's like 70-30, 70 sacred. Yeah, so answer in the chat right now. If you think it's Chris, put the glasses guy. And if you think it's a fake Chris, put the nerd face guy. We do, so also on the stream, if you guys are new, like Freddy is, we do a lot of questions where we answer them with emojis instead of with words. Because that's an easier way for me to see. And I think it's going to be around 50-50, but 4-1, 5-1, 6-1, 6-2, 7-2. What's up, Rage? This is the end of the game. So I read this newspaper article, and basically they just repeated the same thing over and over to make it look like a big article. It's not all written, but they did write some articles, and it was very short. It was like telling you how each Evelyn unit is built and how it's transported with 2 handlers and how they have the serums to help themselves in case they accidentally get infected. So Blueberry Muffin, yeah, it just tells you kind of how the process works, and it's about 3 paragraphs, and then they just repeated it over and over and over again because I zoomed in on it and looked at it. It just keeps repeating. But there is some language in there that's interesting, worth reading, and maybe I'll do a video on that, just where I zoom in on it. What's up, Daisy? Daisy has a channel as well. If you speak Spanish, you should check out her channel. And Madhouse mode is super hard, Daisy. Super hard. Yeah, it took me 16 hours on Madhouse mode to beat it, and that's just game time. I don't know that I don't think it counts it definitely doesn't count all the times I died, right? I don't think. Because I spent 9 hours on Jack and 6 hours on Marguerite. So 15 hours on bosses that I didn't beat. Plus 15 hours of the game. So it took me really like 30 hours. And I had to quit and like come back to it later. I couldn't just play straight through. That's how long it was. But I stink at games, and I didn't use any of the secret weapons. So if you use the saw or the Albert gun, it'll be quicker and easier. The X-ray glasses as well, that tells you stuff. Mel, I can't even think of all the scenes of the different people. I don't like any scenes with Marguerite. I hate Marguerite. I never want to see her again. Yeah, I don't know. I hate the scene where Jack is in the green dream. I'll tell you, that's the scene I hate of him. What's up, Cherry Blossom? What's up, Rayuka? Ray says I died 62 times. I think I died 140 times. I'll have to double check that, but I believe I died 140 times. And the credits saying Chris Redfield means nothing to me. Oh. Right. But your channel's in Spanish though, right, Daisy? In Spanish language? Or do you do both English and Spanish videos? I definitely watched your video before. Maybe it was in English. I don't remember. Cherry Blossom says I make the credits look better. Of course, I make everything look better. With hair like this. Yes, that was my favorite comment anyone ever put. Not my Redfield. Was that you, Awkward Ghost, who posted that on the video that I did? Because I love that. It's not my Redfield. Oh, I love that. Thanks. Yeah, my green alien tips. So sometimes I have to do this to make it go. And then I'll go. And that's how you do it. That's how you make it. That's how you make the afro happen. DLC Volume 2 comes out February 14th, which is Tuesday. Lucas says I look like MJ. Which MJ? Oh my gosh, the hair is now above the roof of the... Oh, no, it's not. I thought it got cut off. Your name is Deadpool. My favorite baker is Lucas, and it's not his character, but the way he is used in the game, his puzzles. I don't really like his stupid, like, redneck character, but I do like the puzzles that he provides. Yep, Not a Hero comes out in spring. I believe... See, I'm confusing March and May. That's so different apart, so far apart. But one of the articles that I read about it had an actual month, either May or March, but I can't remember. No hablo español. My butt hurts from sitting here for 2 hours playing this. Ugh. And check out the zombie shirt. I know a bunch of people have them. Goldheart has one. Super Gaming HD has one of these shirts. Who else? L1 Gaming, Gamer Squad, Seek and Destroy, Joe After Work, Demon98 picked one up. Oh no, my DualShock has been disconnected. So one time, here's a Spanish language story. One time, when I was playing Revelations 2, this was like when my channel wasn't really doing a lot of live streaming, so I would get like very small groups of people watching. I did Revelations 2, and it was the most people that had ever watched before. And it was like, I was like, this is great, there's like 40 people in there. And then a couple people came in, and they started, like 4 or 5 people that came in at the same time. They were all friends, I guess. And they started speaking in Spanish in the chat. And it, like, you know, there's 5 of them, so it's not like one guy doing it over and over, but they're just having this whole conversation in Spanish. And then it went from 40 whatever down to like 9 people. And I was like, why did it drop to 9? And then I looked over at the chat, and I realized that. So, I will speak un poco español if you want, but I will not over español it. Cherry Blossom says, can we give you tips for the haircut? Yes. The tip was don't cut your hair, and then it will get like that if you have the DNA that I have, whatever that means. I guess it would be considered an Irish afro, because I am Irish, not from Ireland, but my great-grandparents are all from Ireland, so I'm Irish. And my beard is red, but my hair is not red. It kind of looks reddish, but it's not. It's brown. But only like at the bottom here, and then it's like, yeah, it's just red like here, which is somehow part of the Irish thing as well. And now it's turning into gray. But yeah, I'm not from Ireland. My great-grandparents are. I am from the United States of America. America! America! See ya, friggin' A. Oh, here's some... Yeah, see, no tests have been run on the subject. Blah, blah, blah. Eventually the project will become a danger. It's a bioweapon commodity. Minimum of 2 handlers. Yep, that's all the same article. Yep. See, here it says if the injections are skipped, the product will age rapidly. So who was injecting it then? Or no, she was already aged rapidly. Yes. That was a, what is it? Hallucination, that's what she was. All right, 229. Not great. But that'll be my fastest time ever because I'm not doing a speed run in this game again. Maybe I'll do it in 6 months. Yeah, so I guess that's the end of the stream. because I ain't playing it anymore. So, oh, Ray's just picked up the shirt. Awesome. Send me pictures when you get it, if you send it on, you know, on Twitter or something, so I can share that with everybody. Yeah, Mel, I saw the Jack in the Army picture. When I played through the first time, I looked at every picture and every file, but then the next times through, I haven't looked at them. So it's popped out of my mind, all the files and all the names and all the photos and everything. The next theory is hopefully tomorrow, and I don't even know if it's a theory. I just want to kind of talk about what happened with Evelyn. So that might be the next video. But it will be like the theory videos, where it talks about all the different facts in the game, and then, yeah, that style. Because the last 3 videos I posted were just replays of me playing the game, which is not what I like to have on my channel a lot of. I like to have more of the theories to outweigh those. So I definitely got to get some good videos up on there. And I'm kind of tired, so... I think Resident Evil 8 isn't going to come out for another 3 to 5 years, so I think that there's going to be a game in between. But that's just a guess based on previous. If you look at the time between 4 and 5, 5 and 6, 6 and 7, it's like 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. So that's just why my guess is that. But if the game was successful, maybe they started working on it already. I don't know, though. I think it'll still take several years to create. Michael, this was maybe my 8th time beating the game, maybe my 9th. I beat the game, then I beat the game a second time, and then I beat the game on a speed run, and then I had to beat the game 3 times to earn the trophies. I beat Madhouse modes by itself, and then this. So this was probably my 8th time. I think it was my 9th time, actually. I feel like there was one more in there. Yeah, because that night that I did like a 12:30 a.m. stream, I ended up beating the game there. But that was the trophy night. Yeah, 8 or 9. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Thanks to the 73 people who gave the thumbs up there. You still have time to do that on the way out. Thanks to the, let's check it out. Let's get an update on the new subscriber list. Bum, 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 bum. All right, 16 new people in the Crimson Army since the stream started. That's pretty cool. Welcome all the new people. Check out the next stream. Will probably be tomorrow night. Sunday night, whenever Sunday is. That's tomorrow. You follow me on Twitter, Where's Barry B? That's where I do a lot of talking. Instagram, I do some cool screenshots. Facebook, everybody's on Facebook, but Where's Barry B for all of those. Weeknights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for live streams. Next game I'm going to be doing, I'm not sure yet, because we'll have the DLC for the next week or so that we'll be working on the live stream. And as always, thanks for watching. Catch you later, evil dudes, and bye, Amanda.
Go tell that Rudy. Go tell that Rudy. Go tell that Rudy that her old gray goose is dead.
Welcome to the family, son.
Come join the Crimson Army where the residents are evil now. We won't harm you. You'll get videos of theories and let's plays. Where's Barry? He have something to say. Here's Barry, he'll play all day. He's never really crunched for time. A Jill sandwich comes to mind, but that's just one of those lines you'll find in the comments. A heart of gold, keeping the count. Number of deaths, a high amount. Will Barry live? Come find out. On the next stream, we'll figure it out. If the zombs together, whether Jack is a dope boy or he wants to play, the zombs are here to stay. Even if number 7 gets delayed, a data mine, no spoilers will make us change. Cause in our mind, Westbury's king. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And by Amanda, you're out of time. Yeah. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And by Amanda, you're out of time. Like, oh my god. By Amanda, you're out of time.
Tell